How's it going, guys? It's the final render here, coming at you with another live stream. How's it going, guys? Nice to see you. Nice to see you. Nice. Okay, so how are you? I hope you're all alright. We've actually got some new setups going on right now. We've actually got a new lighting setup and we've got a new camera setup as well. So everything should look, hopefully, just as good. Maybe better, I don't know. But the main kind of difference is that we've now gone for a webcam rather than the DSLR. And also I've changed up my lighting to accommodate a webcam, basically, because webcams, say what you want about webcams, but they're goddamn fussy. It's a very small margin to make them look good. They're either terrible or good. At least maybe that's just my professional cameraman instinct kicking in or something. But anyways, looks good, looked good. Hopefully everything should be okay. You know, we've got like some soft boxes on and stuff like that. Looking at my screens, everything's okay with me. But yeah, everything is good. And Big J Games has just subscribed. Hello there, Big J. I believe we had Small J Games subscribing not long ago. But nice to see good old Big J's here as well. How are you? Okay, so yeah, new lighting setup is obviously my same regular light, except I've put a t-shirt over it to make a softbox. And I've also got a tiny little light over there, which I used to use in my older videos. But put them together, it's all okay. What else are people saying then? Larry Durrell says, you look really white, final render. Oh my golly gosh. Well, we can go ahead and adjust this, of course. Like, strictly speaking, I looked too yellow in the other ones. You know, it wasn't actually properly white balanced. But we can go ahead and make some adjustments if it is a little bit too white. I do believe my monitors are slightly different. Anyway, so, how are we? I'll just quickly go ahead and adjust this and see if it looks better for you guys. And then after that, we can kind of carry on. Okay, so, let me go ahead and, which is this one I need to go ahead and adjust? It is that one? No, that's the wrong way. That should be a bit better now. That should be a bit better. Hopefully, I look a bit less white and nerdy. Hopefully. But anyways, let's go ahead and see who we have got in the chat then, shall we? Let's go ahead and see what we have got. Okay, so we've got Ryan Morton here. It says, hi, Final Render. How are you and how was your day? I find your builds inspirational. Keep up the good work. We all thank you for entertaining us through bad times and the good. Thanks very much, Ryan. That's really, really kind of you to say. But to answer your question, I'm alright. I am not too bad. You know, it's been an okay day. As I said, you know, I've been kind of messing with the lighting setup and stuff like that to try to make a webcam look okay for the setup. Because it would not only make things easier on my part, we have had a lot of trouble recently with the cameras and stuff and frame rates being lost and things like that. But hopefully, it all looks okay now. Who else have we got in the chat? We got Late to the Fallout in the chat saying, hello everybody. Hope you are having a good day. Hello there, Late to the Fallout. Nice to see you. Obviously a very regular viewer. Who else have we got? We got Laura Elstrad here saying, I'm here, but gotta pop out to get the kiddo in 15. Getting a ride, so we'll be quick. Rainy, busy day. Oh, sorry about the rain, but hey, nice to see you, Laura. Always good to go ahead and see the regulars. Alice Joe Potter is in here saying, good, Chrissy, good. Obviously talking to Chrissy Reed, who is also in the chat, saying hello to everyone. Hello there, Chrissy Reed. Another regular, indeed. Okie dokie. What else have we got? We got Dylan Cummins says, hey, Render. Hello there, Dylan. How's it going? Nice to see you, man. Dead Red Dude is in here. And we have also got Scotsman Games is in here. Looking pretty darn good to see you as well, buddy. Aiden Jude Heckman is here. Hello there, Aiden. Nice to see you. Or is it Aiden? Not too sure how you pronounce it. Okay. And we've also got Jared YouTube in here saying, hi, Final Render. I just wanted to join and say hi, but can't stay. Absolutely love the new setup. Well, that's fantastic. Obviously, the new setup means that we have got a bit more balanced lighting. So it makes it easier for me. And of course, we've also got the RGB in full swing here, of course. We actually showed the RGB last stream. But the thing about this new setup is that it actually looks a bit more, should look a bit more pronounced. Let me go ahead and see if I can turn those up a little bit. They might be on max brightness already. It is what it is. Okay, we've also got 4th Pixel here in the chat. That's awesome. Saying, anyone heard of Callum's Corner? No, I did not know what that is. Got him to call me a spasmoid in a stream a while ago. Okay, that's pretty cool. Is that a YouTuber or a streamer or something? Well, you said in a stream, so presumably it's a streamer. But yeah, no, I don't think I know that person, I'm afraid. Okie dokie. So, it is the start of the stream, people. It's the start of the stream. So what does the start of a stream normally mean, of course? It means we go ahead and get a share spike. Let's get our very first share spike up a stream going right now. If you're new here and you don't know what the share spike is, the share spike is, if you're watching, you got to share the stream. It's that simple. I'm going to be doing the same myself. How it works is that go to any of the social media buttons just beneath the video. You should see them. And then you can go ahead and tweet out, Facebook out, Pinterest out, whatever it is you cool kids say, this live stream, so we can get as many people in here as possible. Okay, so we are building in DC. Well, not DC, because that would kind of imply Fallout 3, wouldn't it? In Diamond City. What are we gonna build? Question mark? Maybe if I actually go as right. Well, I did write R, but I wrote AR, not R. Tweet. That is my part of the share spike done. You guys got to go ahead and do the same now. You guys have got to go ahead and share the stream on all your favorite social media platforms so we can get as many new people watching this as possible. It's always nice to see new faces. And of course, we also have the Twitter open. We have the Twitter open. So if you want to send in your selfies of you enjoying the live stream, you can do that right here to final_render. I repeat, that is final_render. We have one here right now, which is from RageYT. It says, come watch at Final Render as he streams another build of the Diamond City build. Thanks very much for going ahead and sharing that out, buddy. That is fantastic. You must have done that just as the stream was starting. So thanks very much for going ahead and sharing that out so we can get as many people watching as possible. And you guys should go ahead and do the same. Now, there is something else I also want to go ahead and show you guys this stream before we actually start building. This will just be quick. As you can see, at the very top of the screen, you know, it's kind of, well, I suppose, where actually is it for you guys? It's right there. There is a little donation bar right there, which says PayPal HTC Vive, $150, 6 days to go. As some of you guys may know, you guys have been donating to the stream so we can go ahead and get ourselves a HTC Vive. So we can do building in VR, Fallout 4 builds in VR. We've been saving up for it. However, it was going to take like 2 months or so to get the money to do it. But the Vive has actually dropped in price. It's dropped in price, which basically means if we can raise $150 US in the next 6 days, we can get the Vive this month. We can get it this month. Well, this week, basically, if we raise the money. So what do you say, people? What do you say? However, there is one caveat. It must be to Patreon. It must be to PayPal. Sorry, not Patreon. It must be to PayPal. As you can see in the description, there is a link which says Streamlabs. That's what directly donates to PayPal. It must be there, not Super Chat, because Super Chats, I don't get paid for another 2 months' time. But PayPal, I get straight away. So therefore, if we can raise $150 US via PayPal links, as you can see in the description, top link in the description, then we can go ahead and get the HTC Vive this month. We've had streams where we've raised like $130 in one stream, and we got 6 days. So what do you say? Are you guys up to the challenge? Shall we get this Vive going within a week or two? Should we do it? You're damn right we should. So yeah, send in your donations to the PayPal. The link is the very first one in the description. Go ahead and get it done, guys. You know we can go ahead and get this Vive. I have faith in you that we can go ahead and get this Vive in a week's time. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So now that's all been said, let's take a look at what we got then, shall we? Let's take a look at what we got. We normally wait 10 minutes or so to do all the shout-outs and give any information and stuff. But now, we're going to go ahead and see what is up with our Diamond City. We haven't been here in, what, 10 days? Something like that, nearly 2 weeks, because we took a break from it to do that kind of settlement build, just because we fancied a change. This is episode 19 of this mod build, remember, 19. So we decided to take a break. Last time we were here, we finished off these little apartments over here. That's what we did. We built these little apartments just here, and we are slowly starting to get further and further back into Diamond City, so we can go ahead and build everything up. You know what I'm saying? And we are probably going to build on one of these upper sections here. We'll probably build on this one right here. I'm thinking for this stream, we could probably go ahead and start that bar/casino thing we were going for. We wanted to have kind of a bar feel. So I think we could probably do that here. What do you say? We've got a long bit of ground right here. We've got a long stretch of land right here. So we can go ahead and build it there. But that's just my suggestion. What do you guys think? We should go ahead and see what we can get going in the chat and stuff like that. Oh, and another thing, by the way, as well. If you donate, of course, to the PayPal, we actually have a brand new donation widget. You'll see it here. I'm just going to do a test demonstration here so you guys can see what the new donation thing is for the PayPal only.
I got word of a settlement that needs our help.
It's Preston Garvey saying he needs our help. But yeah, that is the brand new audio cue for when you donate via PayPal. Let's get as many people doing that as possible so we can make that PayPal HTC Vive fund hit $150. Let's do it. I know we can do it. I have faith in you guys. I've seen you do that kind of stuff before. So let's see if we can do it this time. Alright. So now that that is being done, of course, let's see what we can actually get going then, shall we? Okay, so we actually did go ahead and grab this large bit right here, which we just kind of put to the side, but then we decided later on we weren't going to use it, weren't we? So let's go ahead and get rid of that. And let's see if we can go ahead and start building this casino area here. Alright, so if you guys remember, we grab everything to build this mod from the DC Kit Metal, or just DC Kit. Now think about it. Alright, so DC Kit. We're going to type in DC Kit in here, then we should find all of the materials used to build Diamond City. Specifically Diamond City, nowhere else. So therefore it kind of matches the overall aesthetic of Diamond City. So, we have got things like cinder block walls and stuff, which are pretty cool, which we haven't actually used yet. But they're obviously only, they're see-through those. That's probably why we haven't used them. But it's mostly the corrugated metal, which is these kind of panels here. And also a lot of the wooden ones we've been starting to use as well. We didn't actually know there was wooden ones for quite a while. But now we've discovered those, we're actually starting to put them into our buildings. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully we can go ahead and get that going this stream also. Go ahead and build some more with the wood. Because it's just a nice little texture difference, you know? Okay. So, this will be kind of our casino thing if we want to build it. But is that what we're going to do, people? Is that what we're going to do? Is that what we're going to do? Larry Dowell says, hey, Fano, can you build me a home? Well, maybe. I could probably build a space which you could then build into a home. You know what I mean? Later the Fallout says, is it going to have an inner cell? Oh, absolutely. The casino and bar will have an inner cell. Yeah. I don't know how many inner cells we'll do. Like, we have one idea for a Church of Atom area. That might have an inner cell. We might put that right there. For this casino and bar area, that'll definitely have an incel. And we might turn one of these apartments into an incel. We might turn one of them. I don't want to do all of them, but just one or so. I think that will work out quite nicely. But what else are people saying? Dead Red Dude says, yo, Scotsman, I sub to your channel. See, you're all making new friends and stuff like that as well in the chat. Isn't that absolutely fantastic? We have also got Alice Joe Potter says, we working on the higher levels today. Indeed we are. This is the highest level so far. I don't really think we can go back that much further. Well, we can. We can go a little bit further back, but we don't want to get too far, remember, because that's a little bit unimmersive when the player can see just how low res all these buildings are, you know? What else are people saying then? Dead Red Dude said strip club. I don't like the idea of adding that entirely, but there could be assets of that inside the kind of casino area, you know, almost kind of like a seedy Las Vegas kind of thing. That's one thing we could do. Fallout Fire Z says add waterfalls. We did have the idea of adding waterfalls in this little section, didn't we? We had the idea is that this little area right here can kind of connect to the water purification plant down here, and then we can have waterfalls going down into the water from up here. That's one idea we had. And Mr. Topless Monopolist says lots of flashy lights. Yeah, we got all the cool flashy lights going on in the background. It looks pretty to say the least. Fourth Pixel says. What does Fourth Pixel say? That's what I want to know. What does Fourth Pixel say? Who knows? What does the pixel say? Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba. Alrighty. So, looking pretty good. How about we get the Patreon people scrolling to the bottom of it as well? The Patreon people obviously pay for the internet and the editing software for these streams, so it's always good to know that they are always supporting this place, so we can go ahead and get all those names scrolling at the bottom, because they are appreciated. They obviously pay for this internet we're streaming on right now, as well as the editing software that we use to create our videos. So, go ahead and throw that in there, and we can get as many people knowing these guys as possible. I want you guys to remember all these names, because these are the guys who help keep the channel going. Obviously, you all do. But it's fantastic to go ahead and see the Patreon people going ahead and donating to keep everything going. Okay, so Alice Joe Potter says, yeah, bar/casino sounds good. Larry Dole says, stop right now, Red Dead Dud. What's going on? Oh, you guys going ahead and sponsoring each other. Well, that's not too bad. You know, it's not too bad. Okay, so how about we go ahead and check the Twitter one more time, and then we'll start building then. We have got some messages right here. We have got Alice right here saying, stuff in my face and watching render. I'll probably pass out mid-streams because I've been napping a lot. But oh well, he's great and I'm watching him now. Thanks very much for that, dude. That is absolutely awesome. Well, I hope you don't fall asleep too quickly because we've got a lot of building to do. Dylan Cumming is now following. That's awesome. Has also gone ahead and retweeted and liked the share spike, which is fantastic. That's a great way to go ahead and get as many people enjoying the live streams as possible, to go ahead and retweet and like the share spikes. You know what I'm saying? So if we can get as many people doing that, then that will get a lot of people in. Alrighty. So, now that we have done that, let's go ahead and start building our bar/casino. I like the idea of this being 2-story, so let's go ahead and keep that in mind, and we will start building then. Okay, so I just need to go ahead and stop that scrolling right there. Okay, so let's start building then. Typically when we start the building, we normally find the little corner pieces, don't we? Let's go ahead and grab one of them right here. Go ahead and grab that, and we will plop it in this corner over here. Let's go take a look at what we're building over here. Scroll in, and then plop it down right there. These act as really good kind of corner posts to go ahead and build off the rest of your creation. They act kind of like support structures, and they're also really good at hiding seams in 3D models so that we don't end up with kind of little gaps in the material, so to speak. Just kind of a good way to go ahead and hide it. Alright, so we've got one there. Oh, we got a notification right there. What have we got? Richard Omans has just subscribed. Thanks very much for going ahead and subscribing, buddy. That is absolutely awesome. Hope you enjoy the content. Let's go ahead and see if we can add some more of these pillars going along the edge. We do need to obviously add some kind of rail here as well. Or we could just have a straight wall. You know, something like that. Alright, so we got that. And we've also got this radio tower here. I like the idea of putting that on the roof. So I'll go ahead and move that for now. And we'll also grab this one and put it into the corner right there. And I didn't actually duplicate that, did I? I just moved it. Let's go ahead and put it in that corner there. And probably go ahead and maybe put some right here as well for the entranceway. So we've got those right there. I like the ideas that this part will be the front door to get in. And then this back door, we can maybe have like a balcony so that you can look at the rest of the city from inside the casino and stuff. I really like that idea. You know, there can be like tables and stuff like that for people to go ahead and look out. And Ryan O'Reilly has just subscribed. Thank you very much for going ahead and subscribing, Ryan O'Reilly. That is absolutely awesome. Thanks very much for going ahead and doing that, buddy. Let's go ahead and see what kind of materials we can work with then, shall we? Typically, we've used the metal, but there's nothing wrong with really going ahead and using the wood as well. Okay, those are the interior ones. So let's go ahead and maybe start with the metal ones. The metal ones are probably the easiest ones to work with, as long as they're not the bendy ones anyway. It's been a real long time since we've worked on this mod, hasn't it? Well, it hasn't. It's been like 10 days, but it feels like a long time. Feels like a long time. But it's good to go back and start working on this. And the video for the build we've just done, obviously the Raider build, which was in Nuka World, which we've just finished. We streamed the last episode of that. Ooh, when did we stream that? That was 2 days ago now. That will be uploaded on Saturday. I plan to go ahead and finish the edit of that tomorrow, and then we can go ahead and get everything going. Just Fuller has donated $2 through Super Chat and says, "Did you miss me?" Fuller, Fuller, Fuller. Everyone go ahead and chat Just Fuller in the chat for going ahead and donating $2 via the Super Chat. That's absolutely awesome. Thanks very much, Just Fuller. And of course I've missed you, buddy. How are you, my man? Nice to see you. So obviously Just Fuller has gone ahead and donated $2 via the Super Chat. But remember, people, if you plan to donate today, and for the next week, really, please do it via PayPal. As you can see, there is a link in the description, first link in the description, which says Streamlabs. That will give you a link to donate via PayPal, because if we raise $150 in the next 7 days, we can get the HTC Vive in a week, rather than 2 months' time. So if you're going to go ahead and donate to this stream, which obviously, thank you very much for doing Super Chats if you prefer that, but if you want to go ahead and contribute to the Vive Fund, PayPal is the way to go. I repeat, the first link in the description which says Streamlabs on it. That is the link you've got to go ahead and donate to if you want to go ahead and take part in getting the Vive within a week. You know what I'm saying? Because it's dropped £100 in price. So it means we can afford it. You know what I mean? Well, it means you guys can go ahead and afford it, seeing as you guys have been putting up all the money to go ahead and get that. But if you can get just a little bit more within a week, then we can get it within a week rather than waiting 2 months. You know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying? Right. Let's go ahead and add some more this DC kit metal stuff. The nice thing about the kit metal is that they are typically all a good size, and they are only bits you can find in Diamond City. So therefore, everything that we use in this kit all looks and feels very Diamond City, because it's the only place you can find this stuff. So it looks really, really nice to go ahead and build off using this section. Okay, there we go, there we go, there we go. Fallout 5Z says, I don't know why, when I screenshotted the stream, when I donated £14 for the Fortnite stream. Well, you donated, I think you donated £10, £12, something like that, but it always translates it into dollars. So that's why it said 14, basically. It always translates it into dollars, US dollars specifically. So that's why it said 14 rather than the 10 or £12 you donated during the Fortnite stream. The Fortnite stream was really good fun. We definitely need to go ahead and do another one soon. You know, I'm not above doing more streams if it means we can get this HTC Vive pretty quickly, you know? And the Fortnite one was really good. We had people on PC, Xbox, and phone all playing in the same squad together. It was incredible. It was really awesome. We didn't win any games. There was one game where I got like a sick 4-man squad wipe. That was really cool. But besides that, it was just good fun to go ahead and play with you guys. You know, have voices put to faces and names to voices and stuff like that, you know? Really cool. Plus, you guys were able to go ahead and show some of your shooting skills in Fortnite, which was really, really cool. Really cool. But I was just amazed, absolutely amazed, that we could get people playing on phones in the same squad as people playing on PC, you know? That just blew my mind. You know, it's come so far with technology to go ahead and do cross-platform stuff. Alright, so we got that there. And we need to lower this one a bit, don't we? Yep, same for that one. We do have a couple of inches to where we can intersect the wall sections into the floor, so that we can go ahead and make it line up neatly by doing that. You know what I'm saying? Okay, okay. Alice Joe Potter says, final render, I think you should do one of those streams on Sunday. And Just Fuller has donated $5 via the PayPal and says, is that better? That is indeed better. And yes, the notification up the top bar is working. Everyone chant in the chat, Fuller, Fuller, Fuller. Everyone go ahead and chant Just Fuller in the chat for going to donate him $5 via the super chat. Remember, another 145 we can get the HTC Vive this month. Another $145. Who's going to go ahead and step up and match Just Fuller right there? Maybe even go further. Who knows? Maybe we'll get another donation war this stream, as we sometimes have. I'm not complaining. Let's go ahead and see if we can get that Vive. Because I'm really looking forward to going ahead and doing builds in VR. I haven't seen anyone else do that. Even when I've searched, I haven't really seen people doing proper builds in VR. No one's done it. So doing it on live stream, that'll be amazing. So let's go ahead and add some more stuff to this right here. Now, I'm just going to build the walls and stuff for this first, but I might actually add windows to this as well. You won't be able to peer through the windows as you'd expect, because we'll have an interior cell, but I would like to maybe add windows to this section as well. I definitely want to do the balcony thing, so that we can have tables and stuff, almost kind of like hanging off the edge, looking over the city on like the second floor, you know, so it just looks terrifying, but it is what it is, you know what I'm saying? Otto Ottoman58 says, hey, what did I miss? Not much, buddy. We have just started building our bar and casino area right back here. So that when we go ahead and finish this up, we will have a really nice kind of place where people can go ahead and spend their caps and waste their caps and, who knows, maybe meet a new friend. Right, let's go ahead and grab one of these ones right here. Technically speaking, we shouldn't use these for the most part because they're only one way. But seeing as you technically can't see inside this cell anyway, we might as well, you know, we might as well. Save a little bit on the performance, I guess, as well. Okay, let's go ahead and drop that across right there. Try to get this, since this is quite a big piece, let's see if we can get this. And Craig's Carrot has donated $5 via the super chat, who says, VR roller coasters. Craigist. Everyone go ahead and chant Craigist Carrot in the chat, or just chant Carrot in the chat for donating $5 via the PayPal. That is awesome. Thanks very much for doing that, Craigist. That is so kind of you. Remember, that is another set of money towards the HTC Vive. We need $140 more to go ahead and get that HTC Vive this week. We can get it this week. Well, on the 28th, if we hit this goal. So let's do it, people. Let's do it. I know you guys can do it. I've seen you donate more than that. I've seen you donate almost all of that in a single stream. So let's go ahead and see if we can do it. You know what I'm saying? And I don't mind going ahead and stepping up the amount of streams if it means we hit that goal. You know? I don't think I'll do a stream Saturday, though. I will say that now. Because there are some other things I need to do. Oh, we got a notification there. And Mr. has just subscribed. Everyone go ahead and welcome Mr. Nice to see you, buddy. Thanks for coming out. Thanks for coming out to the live stream. But yeah, I do want to get the edited video out on Saturday, so I don't know if I'll stream then, but I I'm okay with streaming tomorrow and then Sunday and stuff like that. If it means we can go ahead and get this Vive money sorted, you know, get that squared away. That'd be pretty awesome, wouldn't it? Maybe if I go ahead and put one right there. And we'll go ahead and get like some smaller pieces here so we can kind of fill this shape. Because I feel as if a lot of the places we've been building so far, they're very square and rectangular. So let's go ahead and like add some different angles and stuff to this place. You know what I'm saying? Let's go ahead and do that. Alright, so what else are people saying in the chat then? Let's scroll up a little bit and see what people are saying in the chat. People are going ahead and using their emotes. So I can see the sponsors are going ahead and using their emotes. Remember, if you're a sponsor, then you can go ahead and use the emotes, which is a fantastic way to go ahead and have some fun in the chat. And Chrissy Reed says, Render, I would donate to PayPal, but I don't have it. That's okay. If you don't have it, that's okay. If you still want to donate, you can still donate to the super chats and stuff like that. However, it obviously won't contribute to getting it this week, because super chats I don't get paid for until another 2 months. However, since it's PayPal, it means I will get it straight away. You know what I'm saying? And that's why we've gone ahead and set up this goal, so we can get it straight away. Okie dokie. So let's go ahead and lower that down right there. Yeah, this will work out quite nicely, actually. This will work out quite nicely. We do have some smaller sections, so... Are they all the same kind of texture? These smaller ones. I think we do have, like, some green ones we can use. You know, they're kind of like limestone green. That's what I'm going to call it. Limestone green. I believe they're in the smaller ones there. There you go. The ones which are like that. That's what I'm after. Just these little thin ones, so we can go ahead and fill up this little gap quite nicely. Scale it up a little bit. Oh, it's nice to work in the creation kit again. You know, I love the settlement mode, I really do, but to tell you the truth, nothing beats just the simplicity of moving and rotating something in the creation kit. You know, it's so much easier. But obviously, you know, one's software, one's a video game, so very different feelings. I wouldn't expect people who aren't software savvy to really have fun with the creation kit, you know? Alright. And of course, once again, we are being sponsored this stream, not only by our sponsors who are, of course, in the chat, but also Dr. Pepper is in the house. Our surgeon, Dr. Pepper. Okay, it's not actually sponsoring, but he damn well should, shouldn't he, Dr. Pepper? What is it, the Coca-Cola Corporation? Yeah, it's a Coca-Cola Corporation. I think they definitely should go ahead and sponsor this stream, seeing as we promote their products enough. Alright, let's go ahead and adjust this one just a little bit there. And pop it there. There we go. That's looking nice. And we'll see maybe this one. Yeah, here we go. We've got like slightly different textures now. Slightly different materials. Go ahead and use that just to give a little bit of variety. You know, just grab random bits of metal that work. That way you can kind of make a much more convincing look. You know, just go ahead and grab random ones. They don't necessarily need to match up perfectly, because you can scale things up and shrink things down and rotate them, etc. Or even just cover up little holes and stuff if you have them. But if you just grab random bits of metal, it looks very convincing, because that's what they would have done with Diamond City. You know, they would have just grabbed random bits of metal and built a city out of it, for lack of a better word. Okay, so we've got those there. What about this plain one here? It's called plain, but technically it's like a black color. And the one which is called white is actually brown. It's very confusing, you know. Whoever labeled all of these clearly was colorblind. Let's go ahead and grab that. Shrink it down a little bit. And raise it up a little bit there. And we got space for one more little panel. One more little panel. Let's see if we can get another thin one. How about that one right there? That is not a thin one, sir. Oh, let's go ahead and see if we can grab this one. That is also not a thin one. God darn it, where have all my thin ones gone? You always struggle to find the thin ones, don't you? Yes. Okay. Not that. Let's go ahead and rotate this one up a little bit so we can go ahead and shrink it down to fill up that little gap right there. Just like that. And shrink it down. Alright, how's that looking? Yeah, that's looking okay. It's okay if it intersects this part a little bit, because we'll obviously have walls going across as well. So that's looking pretty nice. That's looking pretty good indeed. That should give us a nice little idea of how this is going to look. You know, we can have a big door right there. Okie dokie. Okay, so what are people saying in the chat then? Let's go ahead and see what people are saying in the chat. Alice Joe Potter says, "You raise me up." Indeed we do. Indeed we do. And Dead Red Dude says, "Creeper, look up in the chat as you said he is drinking Dr. Pepper." Did someone get like a perfect timing moment? Did someone get like a perfect timing moment? I love it when stuff like that happens. I love it when stuff like that happens. It's so cool. Alice Joe Potter says, at Chriserie, whenever someone says hello, I say, is it me you're looking for? Oh no, Alice Joe Potter, please don't do that. No, you're getting the cringe alarm for that, Joe Potter. You're getting the cringe alarm for that. You're getting the cringe alarm right there. Alright. So how about we also go ahead and see, is there anything on the Twitter I can go ahead and share with you guys? No, nothing on the Twitter. Remember, you can send in your selfies of you enjoying the live stream to final_render. Repeat, that is final_render. You can send in your selfies of you enjoying the live stream. We can't accept videos, I'm afraid. We can't accept videos because we can't check if they are free of copyrighted material before we post them on stream. So just images, please. And then we can go ahead and share it with everybody on the live stream, you know? Let's go ahead and grab this one more panel here and raise it up a bit there. Lower it down and then push it back. You see, that's so much easier. Now, the reason why we're kind of making things like this, rather than, say, grabbing an actual building or a prefab, is because there's actually not that many prefab sections of Diamond City, at least ones that can be used. They're typically only one unique building, and then that's it. You know, they're unique buildings. We can't go ahead and grab, like, say, a square Diamond City building and a rectangular Diamond City building. They're all kind of the same, unfortunately. They're all individual buildings, so they're recognizable. So we really can't get away with doing that this time, unfortunately. Alright. How's that looking then? How's that looking? We need to go ahead and push that one back just a tad. There we go. So yeah, that's one little wall done right there, pretty much. And we'll obviously have like a balcony or something going across the top. Let's go ahead and see if we can add our extra wall here. Now obviously, building this mod has taken a very long time. But it's totally worth it, I think. I think it's totally worth it. Because we can go ahead and build the biggest project we have ever done. And we really can't do it in just individual videos. You know, live streaming is the way to go because it takes so long. This is part 19 of this build. 19. So it takes a very long time. The build we did and finished the other day. Oh, wait a second, we've got a notification there. What have we got? JDE Zone has just subscribed. Thank you very much for going ahead and subscribing, JDE Zone. Hope you enjoy the content and looking forward to seeing you commenting in all the videos. Thanks very much, buddy. Okay, Ryan Morton says, did you upload the Museum of Freedom mod to Xbox? Because I had your character on the promo picture. Yes, I did go ahead and upload it to Xbox. And it had your character on the promo picture. And if so, there's large piles of dirt in mine. If not, don't matter. I don't know if it could help. Yes, I did upload that. But I believe it is a problem with certain users. And I believe it is only on Xbox, that glitch. I've never been able to recreate the glitch, so I can't fix it. So, I don't know what to say. You know, half of the people are okay. Some people are okay as well, I guess. There's more people okay than have the glitch. But I don't know what causes the glitch. So, you're going to have to troubleshoot it yourself, I'm afraid. And as I said, I believe it's only on Xbox, that glitch. So, really can't help you, I'm afraid. Sorry. Alright. So, we got that right there. If I could recreate the glitch, then I might be able to fix it. But I can't, unfortunately. Okay. Larry Dorrell says, Final, your voice is not in sync. Is it not? Let me check this. As I said, I believe it's only on Xbox, that glitch. So, really can't help you, I'm afraid. Sorry. Alright. So, we got that right there. If I could recreate the glitch, it looks okay on my screen. It looks okay for me. So I don't know what to tell you, buddy. Maybe try refreshing the stream. That's something you could go ahead and do. You could try doing that. And what have we got there? Otto Ottoman has donated 20 Norwegian crowns through Super Chat and says, hey, hey, Render. How you doing? Just joined the stream. Otto, Otto, Otto. Everyone go ahead and chant Otto Ottoman in the chat for donating 20 Norwegian crowns via the Super Chat. That is fantastic, buddy. Thanks very much for doing that. 20 Norwegian crowns right there from Otto Ottoman. And remember people, if you plan to donate this stream, then please consider donating via the PayPal link, which is in the description. Because as I've said a couple times on the stream now, if you donate to this stream, please do it via the PayPal, because we could get the HTC Vive that you guys have been raising money for this week if we raise $150 via the PayPal. If we raise $150 via PayPal specifically, we could get it this week. And the reason is PayPal specifically is because PayPal I get paid for straight away. Super Chats, we have to wait 2 months. So therefore, if we raise $150 via PayPal, we can get the HTC Vive this month. So there's some food for thought for you there, guys, people. Obviously, if you want to donate via Super Chat, if you're more comfortable with that, or if you just prefer it, That's obviously cool. Thank you very much. We're not going to forget you or anything for doing that. But if you want to go ahead and donate to the HTC Vive Fund, which you can see at the very top of the screen, then please go ahead and do it via PayPal, because then we can get it done, you know, within a week, which will be amazing. Be absolutely amazing. Start building with mods in VR. Holy, that's going to be insane. All right. So we've got little bits of wood and stuff like that, which we can go ahead and use for, which we can use to hide the gaps. I'm going to grab one of those now, actually, and just place it in there. I'm just going to grab it and place it in there now, because that's one of those things where I will always struggle to find it later, and we need to find those later. So go ahead and place one there now. So we've got a couple bits of wood there. Let's go ahead and also add a metal one. You know, kind of like make a nice mix of metal and wood together. That way it kind of looks like it's been repaired quickly. Maybe they just patched up this bit with wood fairly recently. Who knows? Maybe it's, you know, having some trouble. You know what I'm saying? Alright, so what are the people saying in the chat then? What are the people saying in the chat? JDE Zone says, I was already subscribed, but I accidentally sunbed. Oh, unsubbed. Oh, okay, buddy. Well, as long as you're back here now, that's absolutely awesome. Oh dear. Sorry. Burping right there. Okay. So, Michelle Flamingo says, Render, I'm dealing with the Discord for you. I hope is something going on in Discord or something. I don't really know. Hopefully everything is okay in the Discord. But okay, is what it is. Typically, I don't actually have the Discord open when on these streams because it slows down the internet and stuff like that. So, thank you very much for keeping tabs on everyone in there, buddy. Thanks very much for doing that. Mr. Says, hey, Final, can you name a building after me in that city? I don't know if I'll name buildings, but we have said that sponsors, we will go ahead and name NPCs after them. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Okay. Mr. Topless Monopolist says, this is very cool so far. Glad you enjoy it. Glad you enjoy it. It's really coming along. Obviously, this is a huge city on top of the regular Diamond City. That's a regular Diamond City. But then we've got a huge city on top of Diamond City. We're basically doubling it up, having a two-story city. So we can get even more people living in the same confined square bit of land, you know? It's something which cities are eventually going to have to do. Especially cities that are kind of on an island. You know, that are kind of like waterlogged. Think of things like Manhattan, you know, New York City. Eventually, they're going to run out of space. It's one of the biggest cities on Earth, but it's in one of the smallest areas on Earth. You know what I mean? It's one of the most densely populated areas for its size. Eventually, they're going to have to do another level if they want to keep adding buildings. Or just make the current buildings even taller. Those are the only options you got. But it's kind of a trend which has been in sci-fi for quite a while, and it's an awesome idea. It's really cool. The most recent example I can think that did a two-story city in kind of recent media was that Deus Ex Human Evolution or Revolution did it. I believe it was in was it Shanghai? Or was it something like that? That had a two-story city in that game. I think it was Shanghai. Might have been Beijing. I don't remember. I think it was just a Chinese city, I believe. I forget which one. I only played that game through once, actually. I didn't even finish it now. Think about it. I didn't finish it. I don't know why. I don't know. I guess something else came out at the time when I was playing it or something. Because normally I do finish games when I start them. But yeah, I never finished that one. I got very near the end. I know that. I got very near the end. I didn't play the one after that. The Mankind Divided, I think, was the sequel to that. I didn't actually play that one. Alright. Okay, what else are people saying? Craigiest Carrot says, be back later. Keep being awesome, everyone. Everyone say goodbye to Craigiest Carrot, everyone. Everyone say goodbye to Craigiest. Hopefully we'll see you again soon. Hopefully we'll see you again soon. Mr. says, can you make a home for me in that city final? No, but we might have an apartment which you can build in. That's what we're going to do. That's probably the easiest way to do it. Probably the easiest way to do it is to do that. Because here's the thing. One thing I've always tried to get across with the videos I do on Fallout. Something I've always tried to get across. Is that you can build good stuff. There's too many people who say, I'm not going to try to build it myself in the settlement mode or something because I'm not very good at building. Yes, you are. Just do it. Just do it. I know you can. You just go ahead and maybe get some good idea, get some good inspiration, and you can go ahead and build something that's really cool. Something that's really unique. Loads of people do it. Myself included. You can do it. Trust me. You really can. Alright. Let's go ahead and throw that right there. And this one's a little bit too far back, isn't it? Pop that right there. There we go. There we go. Alright, we've almost finished this little wall here. Almost finished this little wall. Alright, so we've got corrugated wall rust. This is another one of the ones which is Only one way, but that's okay. It's okay to have the one way once because this is going to have an interior, so I'm going to grab that right there. There you go. That's looking good. That's looking good. Alright, so that's 2 of the walls done. That's 2 of the walls done. Okay. So while we're here, why don't we go ahead and check out the Twitter then? See what's up on the new Twitter. Remember, you can send in your selfies of you enjoying the live streams to final_render. That is final_render. And we can go ahead and get your selfies of you enjoying the live stream onto the stream. Only photos, please. We can't check videos for copyrighted material on live stream. So only photos. And let's see what we've got. We've got Olivia's Oranges saying, yes! Probably referring to the tweet when we went ahead and started to build it. And we have also got a photo here. Says, when Dr. Pepper won't sponsor you. Hashtag Dr. Sponsor Render. With a sad face. Everyone, give your sympathies for Final Render, who won't get sponsored by Dr. Pepper, the sweet cherry flavored Coca-Cola with low fat. And okay, enough of the corporate sponsorship. Thanks very much for sending those in. That's very, very kind of you. Okay. So we got that section there. Let's go ahead and add another one then. And the nice thing about this, now we've kind of made a few walls, is that we can kind of go ahead and grab a few bits. And then we can kind of mix and match from the 2 walls we've already made. And then just kind of shuffle the pieces around so it looks like a new one, you know? Go ahead and rotate that around. This is obviously from the first wall we made. Go ahead and drag that across there. And we want to intersect it into these metal seams here. Intersect it into these metal seams. That way, it's all nicely hidden. And the player won't actually see any gaps in between the walls. Because if a player can see through a little gap in the wall, that's really immersion breaking. You know what I'm saying? Really immersion breaking. Okay, what else are people saying in the chat then? Chrissy Reed says, I've got a cold. Oh, Chrissy, I'm really sorry to hear that. It's rubbish having a cold. When was the last time I had a cold? I think I had a really bad cold last year. That was really sucky, that cold. I hate having a cold. But yeah, hope you get well. Everyone wish Chrissy Reed well, so Chrissy Reed gets well from her cold soon. Well, I'm sure that's how medicine works anyway. Okay. Ryan Morton says, if you agree, I have an idea for the bar area. Perhaps something like the one in Megaton in Fallout 3. What if I got the bar in Megaton 3? I think I know what you mean. Yeah, it's kind of like, it's got the rooms upstairs, hasn't it? And it's got, Gob smashing the radio. You know, the guy who worked there. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about. Larry Dole says, I'm awesome at building Fallout 4. Great stuff. Good to know. Good to know. And Fourth Pixel gives a thumbs up saying, looking good, using his sponsorship emotes right there. Sponsors, if you're watching, use your emotes all the time. Let people know how awesome it is to go ahead and be a sponsor. So they can go ahead and see what kind of emotes they could be using if they went ahead and sponsored. Okay. I don't want to use the bended bits of metal. The bended bits of metal do tend to cause trouble with lining things up. They're nice to go ahead and put on the floor and stuff and layer on the top of complete walls. But going ahead and building walls themselves using these kit bits, which are already bent, that can be a bit troublesome to line things up. So typically we like to use the more straighter parts to go ahead and build the walls up. See, this one is slightly bent and it's causing slight trouble. We're going to have to rotate it numerically this way. Like, when in doubt, guys, when in doubt, go ahead and just rotate and position things using numbers and stuff, rather than going ahead and trying to do it by eye and dragging and dropping the arrows and stuff. Because it will never be as precise as using a direct number pad. You know what I'm saying? There we go. That's good. And we need to go ahead and maybe bring this one out a little bit. Just this one. Let's go ahead and bring it forward just a tad. Oh. There we go. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool indeed. Alright, it's looking pretty nice. Alright, so let's go ahead and grab some more pieces that we have already used. Again, you know, we've already used those pieces, but if we just shuffle them up a little bit, you know, position them slightly differently, then it may as well be a new element. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so turn that off. Rotate it around to 90 degrees, please. There we go. Now we got that, we can go ahead and bring it across this way. Like, if you never use a creation kit, but you have done like 3D modeling and stuff in the past, you'll feel right at home here. You'll feel right at home here. It's very similar controls, very similar kind of mindset, you know? We can go ahead and position things like that, you know? Position them slightly differently. And we'll also go ahead and maybe grab another one of the wooden parts. And we'll fill up this last section with one of the wooden bits. Again, you know, it looks rough and ready. It looks like they've just patched that bit of wall. The wooden bits I found work best when you place them on the top. When you place them on the top, over the top of the metal. Because as I said, you know, it looks kind of like a repair job then. Which I think looks really nice. So we got that. It's all brown though. It's all brown. How about we go ahead and see if we can get some different colours. Let's go and scroll up in the list and see if we can get like maybe some of the green ones. DC kit wire mesh. Oh yeah, we found that, didn't we? That's a nice little idea. We can go ahead and like maybe just put that on the floors and stuff like that. Unfortunately, we can't go ahead and make fences and stuff out of it because it's only one way. But we can go ahead and turn those into little decorations, little grebes. Alright, that's part of the plywood section. Single white 09. No, it's rust one. No, that is obviously rust. I don't know why I assumed that would be the good one. Red. What about red? See, red is green. Red is green. Who named all of these? These make no sense whatsoever. Okay, here's what it is. Yeah, call me red. It's because I'm Irish. Who knows what film's that from? Who knows what film that is from? I need to go ahead and see if any of you guys know which film the character Red was from. And he was red because he was Irish, even though he wasn't. What film is that from, people? Very famous film. Very good film. Alright, so we got a big... It's more rusted than green on that side. Let's go ahead and rotate it around the other way. That way. It's got a little bit more green in it. There we go. A little bit more green on that side. Lower it down slightly. Intersect it into the floor. Only slightly. Only slightly. An Affected Wind has donated $5 for Super Chat. It says, hey Render, sorry I was late. How has your day been? It's been alright, Affected Wind. But everyone in the chat, everyone chant, wind, 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 wind. Everyone go ahead and chant Affected Wind in the chat for going ahead and donating $5 via the Super Chat. That is fantastic, buddy. Thanks very much for asking how my day's been. It's been alright. It's been alright. And, once again, I've got to plug this again. You know, obviously some people are turning up new. We actually have had some new viewers come in. But we are now today asking people, if you intend to donate, obviously we're thankful if you do go ahead and donate via the Super Chat. We really, really are. It still goes to me, so thank you very much. But if you are going to donate this stream, we have a new goal right up at the top of the screen, which says PAL HTC Vive Fund. And that is going towards our HTC Vive Fund, because HTC Vive has been dropped in price by £100, 100 British pounds. Which means if we can raise 150 US dollars within 7 days, we can buy the HTC Vive this week. If we do it via Super Chat, we have to wait 2 months. So how about we go ahead and see if we can get our donations to the PayPal this time. Let's go ahead and get as many donations to the PayPal as possible. We can raise $150 via the PayPal. We can get the HTC Vive and start building in VR within a couple weeks. So how's that sound, people? How's that sound? Let's go ahead and slide that down there. If you want to donate via PayPal, of course, it is the first link in the video description. You can see a little link which says Streamlabs on it. That takes you to the PayPal donation site. So you can go ahead and donate there, and we can get this HTC Vive in a week. You know what I'm saying? So how about we go ahead and get that done? That would be absolutely fantastic. I've seen you guys donate that kind of money and stuff like that in the past. Let's go ahead and see if we can get it in a week. You know what I'm saying? Renderlings can do it. The Renderlings can do it. If anyone can do it, the Renderlings can do it. You know what I'm saying? I just can't wait for the day that we eventually do a charity live stream. You guys will be amazing. You absolutely will. Okie dokie. So let's go. Laura Elcher says, Vive Fund only through PayPal, not Super Chat. Obviously, I'm obviously very grateful for Super Chat. It just obviously won't contribute to the PayPal HTC Vive Fund. Because Super Chat, I've got to wait... What is it? I've got to wait 2 months for Super Chats to arrive. But the PayPal, I get immediately. So that's why we're doing it via PayPal. Okay, so that's another wall done. Let's go ahead and go to this side now. Or should we do a door? Let's see if we can go ahead and get a door. Let's see if we can get a door going. Okay, so, DC, is there just a DC door, I wonder? Let's type in DC, and then go into the door category. What have we got? Oh, sorry about that. We've got, what's this one here? We've got a residence door there. That could lead into the casino/bar. That one doesn't even have a 3D model. We've got a small green one. I want double doors. You know, I want double doors. Okay, so Painted wooden doors expensive. It's only 1 again. Those are good. They're green, though. Is there anything else? Oh, that's for one from Kellogg's house, isn't it? That's for secret door from Kellogg's house. Circuit breaker lid copy. No, that's a circuit breaker. We obviously don't want that. BLD counter door 1. No, that's not what I'm after. Okay, how about we go ahead and find those doubles then. Painted wood, double load. Okay, let's go ahead and make a duplicate of that door. Go ahead and make a duplicate of the door. And then this can be the door which leads into our interior cell that we will eventually make. Not necessarily right now, but we'll go ahead and make it right here. Okay, so let's give it a name that is unique to this. Let's call it like DC bar load door. DC bar load door. And then this door will link into the interior cell. Yes, create new form. Alright, so DC. Where is it? Where's it gone? Where's it gone? DC bar load door. There we go. So now we can drag that in there. And this will lead into our interior cell that we will build in the future. My, these walls are tall. Looking at the size of that door, aren't they? They really are. But I wonder, are there any other different colours for these load doors? Are there any different colours? Let's go ahead and see if we look into the 3D data. Maybe not, actually. Maybe not. What about the extras? Ah, here we go. It's in the extras, isn't it? We've got blue, white to red. Red, I think, looks a bit more in keeping with the rusted colours. You know what I'm saying? Red looks a bit closer to the rusted colours. So let's go ahead and have the red. Push it back just slightly like that. Okay, we need to get it kind of centered with that there. Which means we'll probably have to go ahead and move this part of the wall a little bit. If we can move this part of the wall a bit, then it means we can get this door fitting in quite nicely. Just like that. And now we can just adjust this part of the wall. There we go. And now we've got that door pretty darn centered in there. Nice, not bad. Now all we need to do is grab like one of these metal ones here, line it up exactly with the door, and then we've got ourselves a working loading door. Well, no, it's not working right now, because we obviously haven't told it where to link to. So, place that there. And this is specifically a loading door. It's a loading door, which is different to a regular door. A loading door are the doors which only open a little bit. You know, they only go like chung chung, and then you teleport to the next area. Whereas other doors, obviously, they open all the way. So, very different animation for them. Very different animation for them. We need to go a little bit wider with this section here. Maybe we could just go ahead and rotate these. Does that fill the gap there? Oh, it doesn't quite fill the gap, unfortunately. It doesn't quite fill the gap. Alright, so we might have to go ahead and do a little bit more work to go ahead and fill that gap right there. We'll go ahead and do the same for this one, though. Okay, that's good, that's good, that's good. Okay, so we are approaching an hour now. We are approaching an hour. Normally on these live streams, when we do the RageYT live streams, when we hit an hour, we jump in-game. So go ahead and check to see what we've done so far. You know what I'm saying? We go ahead and jump in-game, so we can take a look at it in-game, look for any errors, and see just kind of generally how it looks and feels. So let's go ahead and do that now. Let's close out the creation kit and see what we can get done. Let's see what we can get done. Okay, dokie. How about we go ahead and while we get ready to load this, we'll check the Twitter. Remember, you can send in your selfies if you're enjoying the live stream and your messages to final_render. That is final_render. So we can go ahead and see what's up on the Twitter. We got Creeper Limo is Creepy King right here saying, is it soda or coffee? Mountain Perk Java. I'm going to say it's coffee. I'm going to say it's coffee. Because it looks like it comes from a coffee shop. That's what I'm going to say. Okay, okay, okay. So now that is done, let's go ahead and find my Nexus Mod Manager. There we go, Nexus Mod Manager. Excellent. I love this bit of music right here. What's this bit of music called? This bit of music is called Chances. I really like this bit of music. It's from the YouTube royalty-free section. Ah, there we go. There we go. Okay, so here we are. Go ahead and load up Fallout 4, so we can go ahead and take a look at what it looks like in-game, which is superb. Yes, I know there's a new version of Looks menu. There's always a new version of Looks menu. Well, there needs to be a new version of Looks menu every time there is a script extender update. But typically, unless of course, you're actually going to go ahead and change your character's appearance, you don't need to update it. You know, update it when you're ready to change your appearance, you know? It's easily the best way to do it. Okay, where is my peasant stick? Ah, there is my peasant stick, right there. Alright. Good old peasant stick. So now we got that. Let's go ahead and load this up. Now, hopefully there won't be too much lag. Remember, this mod is not optimized yet. So, hopefully there isn't too much lag. Hopefully. We'll see. We'll see. Alright. So how are we all doing? Are we all okay? Let's go ahead and read some of the chat a little bit. Mature Flamingo says, I use Place Everywhere. Yep, I use Place Everywhere an awful lot for the builds. We used an awful lot in the build which we just completed, which I will be editing throughout tomorrow and hope to get up on Saturday. Hope to get it up on Saturday. Then we can go ahead and say we've successfully done it. You know, that was the Raider build in Nuka World, wasn't it? That was the Raider Clubhouse at the Red Rocket in Nuka World. All the live streams are uploaded for you guys to watch if you missed any of the live streams, but obviously the edited version will be up on Saturday. Unless something goes wrong. Unless something goes wrong. Creeper Limo says, oh, it was Dr. Pepper in the drink that you put onto Twitter. Well, good man. Good man. Alright. Let's go ahead and see what else people are saying. Chrissy Reed says, how are you, Render? How was your day? It was alright. I mean, you know, I spent a lot of time tinkering with this new lighting setup. You know, I've got 2 lights going on right now. It's actually quite a cheap looking system. I've got an old microphone stand with a tiny little construction light on it over there to kind of add a little bit of fill to my face. And here I've got my main studio light right here just beside the camera, but I don't have a softbox for it because softboxes, they will literally charge you like £100 for a softbox. So I've just got an old white t-shirt which I've put over my studio light and it's worked quite well. It's much less harsh. And that's the problem with using webcams. We've obviously now got a webcam here to make it a bit easier. Webcams are really susceptible to harsh light. Obviously, the DSLR I was using, if the light's too harsh, you can fix it very, very quickly and very easily. But with the webcam, you can't really. You have to change the light, not the camera settings. So therefore, go ahead and put a t-shirt over the lamp, and now we have got a really nice looking softbox. It works pretty well. It works pretty well, actually, to say the least. Much better than buying a softbox, God's sake. Okay. So now we got this there, spinning around. It's taken a long time to load up this mod, as you probably expect. As you probably expect. Nick Matthews says, I have 2 new dogs in the Creature Club, a Dalmatian and a Great Dane. Oh, is there? We used to have Great Danes. Love Great Danes. They're super. Is it actually a new dog, or is it just a reskin of dog meat? That's what I want to know. That's what I want to know. Okie dokie. So here we go, we're in here. Oh, and by the way, guys, do you remember a very long time ago, we added a cat named after Otto Ottoman because of a donation, and we couldn't find the cat. I found the cat. The cat was hiding in these bushes for weeks. And now I finally found the cat and is in the game. You know, we were concerned that the cat wasn't working, the cat was broken, and we'd added it wrong. You know, I'd done it wrong. But no, the cat is there. It was just hiding in those bushes for weeks and weeks and weeks. So that's awesome. It's good to know that the cat actually works. Okay. So this is obviously our park area. And the thing about the park area is that it's very different to the rest of Diamond City as you would expect. But I really like it. It works really, really well. Oh, and also my EMB. Turn off the EMB actually if I can. Because the EMB I've got really doesn't look good in Diamond City. It really doesn't look good in Diamond City because it's too extreme. So it makes everything look really dark. But yeah, so we've got the park area right there, which looks really nice. These were the apartments that we built last time. Look really, really nice, actually. They look really, really nice. And we toyed with the idea of having 2 stories. We might still do that. We might still do that if we want a little bit of extra height. But for now, we've got those apartments there. They look pretty good. That's probably where we will have a build area, if we're going to do that, of course. And this will be our casino. Obviously, we'll have like balconies looking down below. But if we go to the front here, this will be our casino. As I said, I'm tempted to put windows on this one. And we can have like twinkly lights and stuff going across on the top maybe. Something like that, you know, something like that. And we will have the doors here. And we'll have some kind of name, maybe. Some kind of name. And then we will have our loading doors right here. Oh, we'll have to bring our loading doors forward a little bit. Because when they open, they glitch into the walls. And Otto Ottoman Cat has donated €3.50 through Super Chat, who says, 3 free for the cat. Ottoman! 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 Thank you very much for going ahead and donating €3.50. Otto Ottoman right there. Glad to see that the cat is finally working now. Well, no, the cat was always working. We just couldn't find it. So, great to know that the cat is now working. So, thank you very much for doing that, buddy. Thank you very much for doing that. As you can see, there is this little gap here, but we knew about that. We knew about that. But if we just look at these walls, they don't look too bad. They don't look too bad. There is a tiny bit of light bleed coming through here. But that's only because we don't have a wall here yet, so the light is coming through. But if we can go ahead and maybe fix all of that, then I'll be pretty happy with that. But I think first things first, oh, we've got a little gap right there, as you can see. We need to go ahead and fix that as well. But fix these kind of things on the doors, bring the door forward just a little bit, and finish off the walls, basically. Okay, so that's pretty good. Obviously, that's what it looks like on the inside. Doesn't look right on the inside, does it? But obviously from the outside, it will look like a proper building. Okay, sweet, sweet. Good to know, good to know. Alright, so now we've done that, let's go ahead and jump back into the creation kit. There we go. And close your Nexus Mod Manager. Unfortunately, you can't have the creation kit open and launch the game at the same time. It gets really confused if you do that. It gets really, really confused. It's like, oh, we're trying to edit this file, but you're trying to open this file. So therefore, you got to go ahead and close the creation kit, otherwise it doesn't load up properly, or it just gets really confused in general. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Let's see what we have got on the fantastic Twitter then. Remember, if you go ahead and go to final_render, that is final_render on Twitter, you can go ahead and send in your selfies and your images of you enjoying the live stream. We can't accept videos, I'm afraid, because if we take videos, we can't check them for copyrighted material. So therefore, we ask only for photos. But let's go ahead and see what we've got. Boom. Okay, we have got Dr. Zombology D9 who says, at final render, I've been watching some of your old videos today and found this great Fallout Shelter one. Would you ever go back to it? Oh man. Oh, look at that. Oh, I look terrible. I look absolutely disgusting in that picture. But Fallout Shelter, I don't think I will go back to it because, you know, I did 2 videos on it. And it was good, but there isn't really too much content you can do with Fallout Shelter. But it was good fun. But that was a fun video. Yeah, that was a fun video. I literally just done my face reveal of that. So, kind of an ugly setup. But if I remember right, it wasn't even in focus and stuff like that as well. So it looked even worse. It looks very different to the setup we got now, of course. And what else have we got here? We got Sheree here saying, it is a beautiful 75 degrees today, and I'm outside enjoying the stream with these lovely flowers. Oh, Sheree. Obviously, late to the Fallout is Sheree. So thanks very much for sending in that picture. Those are some lovely flowers. I hope the flowers are enjoying the live stream as well. You know, it is scientifically true. It's true that my live streams make flowers grow better. It's true. If you put my live streams on a loop in like a greenhouse or something, the flowers grow better. The flowers grow better. It's true. It's true. It's scientific. It's absolutely true. It's measurable. Go check it out. And what have we got here? We've got affected wind right here. It says at final render. Oh, look at that cutie right there. Oh, what a lovely dog right there. What's the dog's name? What's the dog's name? That is a lovely dog right there. That is a lovely dog. Lovely dog indeed. And we have got me, of course, on the big screen right there. Looking awesome. Oh. Heart you. Thank you. Arigatou gozaimashita. That's a lovely picture, and that's a lovely dog. Thanks very much for sending in that picture. That's really, really nice. And we've got one more right there. Creeper Limo is sending pictures of his own messages, saying, final render, can you name the casino after me, please? No, we will try to think of a name which is appropriate to Fallout, in a way. You know, something that sounds very Fallouty. We won't be naming it after a person, so to speak. Okay. Let's go ahead and see why this hasn't loaded up yet. Oh! Privacy policy, ZeniMax Media Online. An update. Let's just say I've read it, shall we? This is ZeniMax saying, we now have the right to sell all of your data to the Mark Zuckerberg herp. But, okay, let's just accept it. Let's just accept it. Okay, so that's that there. Now let's go ahead and load up our cell. Load up our cell here. Obviously, a cell. A cell is not just a Dragon Ball Z character. It is also the name of, kind of the name of a level in the Fallout 4 engine. So, obviously, this Diamond City cell is the Diamond City area. The Sanctuary cell is Sanctuary, etc. So that's what we're loading right now. We're loading the Diamond City cell. Okie dokie. So, once again, people, I'm going to plug this right now. We are currently raising money for a HTC Vive, as you guys know. You guys who are regular viewers will know about it. You guys have been donating for weeks and weeks to go ahead and get it. And we weren't going to really be able to get it for like another 2 months. However, because of its price drop, if we donate via PayPal now, not Super Chat, but PayPal, then we can get it within a week if we raise $150 via PayPal in the next 7 days. As you can see in the goal right there, we started it today. We've raised $10 so far. If we can get another $140 within a week in this goal, then we can get the HTC Vive this week. What do you say, people? In a week's time, we can go ahead and order the HTC Vive if we raise $150 via that goal right there. We will obviously go ahead and chant your name in the chat. We will go ahead and let people know that you are responsible for the donations. Obviously, you get your name appearing on the side. And it would be fantastic to go ahead and get all those people who have been working so hard to really enjoy the reward of the HTC Vive that they've been waiting for so long. You know what I'm saying? So how about we do that? How about we see if we can get that $150 within a week, so we can order the HTC Vive in a week. You know what I'm saying? I know you can do it, guys. I know you can do it. We've had streams where we've raised almost that. Individual streams, and we've got a week to do this. So let's go ahead and see if we can get that. We've got $10 so far. We've got $10 so far on that. So let's see if we can get some more. You know what I'm saying? Boom. Okay. So, it's taken a long time to load this cell. It certainly is. It's taken a very long time. Lone Ranger says, why is life unfair? Oh, you're down, Lone Ranger. What's up, buddy? Don't be down. Don't be down, buddy. Let's try to cheer you up. Let's try to cheer up Lone Ranger, who appears to be quite upset. You know what I'm saying? Let's go and see what's up. Why are you so down? Why are you so down? Okay, Mr. Topless Monopolist says, may you please name a casino after me, please? Something called the Monopolist. No, as I've already said, we are going to name it something Fallouty. Something Fallouty. We're not going to name it after a person. Unless, I don't know. I'll tell you what. If someone goes ahead and donates a very large sum of money to this HTC Vive fund, then we will. How about that? And, oh dear. Oh dear. Still hasn't loaded the Diamond City cell there. That looks pretty, though. That looks pretty. Yeah, tell you what. If someone donates... Say someone donates a large amount of money to that HTC Vive fund. We'll say someone donates $100 to that. Then we'll go ahead and name the casino after them. How about that? If not, then we'll just pick a random sponsor or something. You know what I mean? Okay, Lone Ranger says, oh, it was school. Ah, listen, buddy. Let me tell you about school, okay? Let me school you on school. School is temporary. It goes away eventually. And I'm probably going to sound like a parent or something now, but you do kind of miss it when it's finished. But that being said, it goes away eventually. You know, just put up with it. Just say, okay, let's just do this. You know, let's just be responsible and get this over with. Because then you never do it again. You never have to go back once it's done. So, you know, just think about it that way. It's like what? 12 years of your life. I know that sounds like a long time. But once it's done, it's done. And trust me, you will feel so happy when it's finally done. You'll feel so happy when it's done. I know I certainly did. Because, yeah, okay, there were some nice things about school in hindsight. But only in hindsight. At the time, it sucked. At the time, it totally sucked. It is what it is. Alright. So let's go ahead and jump up here. We've still got these really lovely flower buckets here, which I'm still really happy with. I really like these. These are a really nice touch. You know, these flowers in the basketball hoops. I love those. Obviously, we made those ourselves. Can't find them anywhere else in the game. So let's go ahead, head over here. So we can go ahead and work on this area a bit more. So what did we say? We had a little gap here, which we needed to plug. Let's go ahead and plug that gap up by making this a little bit bigger. Go ahead and fix that right there. There we go. So now that's fixed. We needed to bring the door forward a little bit, didn't we? Let's go ahead and do that just like that. A really good way we could probably do it, actually, to make it even better. We can go ahead and grab more of these metal poles right here that we've already got to help hide the seam. That works out quite well, actually. That'll really help tidy it up a little bit. We can move it a little bit to the other left right there. A little bit to the left. So now, in theory, when we open this door, it shouldn't glitch into this wall right here. Hopefully. Hopefully not. Hopefully not, Gromit. And we also need to go ahead and Well, we need to bring it all forward, really, don't we? That's probably the best way to fix it. It's just to bring the entire thing forward so it intersects there. Why didn't I think of that before? Now I think about it. That would be much easier than going ahead and adding new bits and stuff, wouldn't it? Just go ahead and bring the whole thing forward. There we go. That's good. That's good. Okay. So we got that there. It's looking sweet. It's looking sweet. We need to go ahead and finish off some walls now. What else are people saying in the chat? But I do need to go ahead and refill my Dr. Pepper. Let's go ahead and refill the Dr. Pepper right here. Okay. Okay, Alice Joe Polly says, that sounds like an insult, saying, you flower bucket. Get out of here, you flower bucket. Get out of here, you flower bucket. You smell like a flower bucket. Get out of here. Actually, no, that sounds quite nice, doesn't it? What else have we got? But Serene Doja Venice says, hey, Render, you should do some builds with the creation kit in Skyrim. I would love that. I haven't tried to do anything with the creation kit in Skyrim. I mean, I've obviously got it. You know, it's free. But I've never tried it. I don't know why that is. I think I looked into it once, but just never got around to it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Never really tried to go ahead and do anything significant with it. Okay, so Marcus Rose says, hey everyone, I hope you're all good. We are, Marcus Rose. Thanks for asking. That's very kind of you to ask. Very kind of you to ask. Right, so now let's go ahead and add some more walls then. Again, you know, seeing as we've already made some walls, we can go ahead and just grab all of these and duplicate them. And then as long as we slide them about and rearrange them and stuff, maybe add a couple new ones, then it's a new place, isn't it? So we've got that there. Slide that in there. Oh, we do need to rotate it though, now I think about it, because a couple of those walls are one way. So the player can actually see through them. Let's go ahead and rotate it. Not that way, game. No, no. Not that way. Go ahead and fix your rotation ball right there. There we go. So we can go and click on that there. Bring it across. And now we got our wall right there. And then push it a bit there. Ooh. I'm noticing we got a little gap there. We got a little gap right there. That's no good. Let's go ahead and fix that now while we've seen it. Go ahead and line that up there. But now we got a little gap there. You see, this is why I don't like the bent metal pieces. Well, I don't really like the bent metal pieces. It causes trouble later. Go ahead and grab that there. I want to rotate this one around a bit. There we go. Is that right? Or we need to just go ahead and make it bigger in general, really. Go ahead and do that. And so we can go ahead and plug that gap up quite nicely. Or better yet, actually. Better yet. We could just go ahead and move that. Could just go ahead and do that and move the wall. You know? That's much easier. These buildings don't have to be perfectly straight and stuff after all, do they? I mean, it's Fallout, you know. A lot of the buildings will be a bit rickety and wonky and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Right, the spare wheel says, perfect for writing on plastics. I purchased this to write numbers on camera batteries. Oh, what are you guys talking about? What are you guys having conversations about? Talking about like writing pens or something? Huh, not too sure what you mean right there. Okay, Michelle Flamingo says, I'm a sleepy boy, but I'll stay to the end. Oh, that's fantastic, buddy. You know, we're obviously going to end this stream in, what, 45 minutes? Something like that. So, hopefully we don't rob your sleep too long. Hopefully you enjoy yourself. If you do want to go, of course, though, remember, these live streams are available to watch afterwards as well. So, you won't necessarily miss it if you don't want to. But thanks very much for staying up late. I really appreciate that. I really appreciate that. It makes me know I'm loved. It makes me know I'm loved that you people are robbing yourselves of sleep in order to stay with Uncle Render right here. Okay. I need to lower all these wall bits down, don't I, actually? Because they're not actually touching the floor. Let's go ahead and do this now. Don't need to lower that one. Just the ones which should be in contact with the floor, really. Just like that. There we go. As you can see, we've got like a little bit of leeway to where we can intersect things into the ground, but not too much. Obviously, that one goes over the intersection, so we've got to raise that up a bit. Lower it down. There we go. That works. Oh, sorry. So, a very long wall here. And now, as I said, you know, we'll probably put windows and stuff like that here. And I like the idea of having a balcony on the second floor, so people can look down at the lower masses. You know, just down there. Okay, there's not much to look at, but it is what it is. At least you can look out over Diamond City, you know? Because this is like a luxury area, isn't it? You know, this is a nice place. We ain't gonna go and chill at the end of a hard day of, well, these guys. People who live in this upper stands probably won't really do much. You know, they're just kind of inherently wealthy. So they can just go ahead and chill out all day, every day in the casino area. Or the bar area. I don't really know if it's going to be a casino or a bar. Because here's the thing about making a casino. There are casino elements in the Vault-Tec DLC, obviously. But I don't think they've got casino assets in the base game. So I don't know if we can really realistically build a casino without including DLC. But let's see, I guess. Let's do casino in there. Do we get anything pop up when we type in casino? No? What about gamble? No? Okay. So I don't know if we can realistically make a casino. But we should definitely be able to make a bar. That's obviously no problem. Because we can easily go ahead and grab like the stuff from like the Shamrock Tavern and stuff like that to go ahead and make a really nice looking bar. You know what I'm saying? Marcus Rose says, have you thought about adding maybe a jacuzzi type thing? Oh, that's an idea. We could go ahead and do that. We'd have like a VIP section which has a jacuzzi. That would be quite nice. But would you get into like a rusty, you know, jukebox? Not jukebox, jacuzzi. Would you get into like one made out of corrugated metal? Not me. But then again, people in Fallout are a bit less picky. There we go. Well, no, the people in Fallout are weird. They constantly complain about the weirdest things, but they will happily live in a place which has no roof. You know what I'm saying? They're very bizarre NPCs. But almost as bad as Sims. Almost. Okay. We got that there. Let's go ahead and get some new pieces now. Let's go to DC Kit. DC Kit is obviously all of the materials that are unique to Diamond City to go ahead and build with. So you won't find these bits, or at least you shouldn't find any of these bits, anywhere else. In the Wasteland, you should be able to just go ahead and find these only in Diamond City. Oh. Oh. Nope. There you go. Rotate the correct way, please. There we go. There we go. So now, put that there. Raise it up a bit. Scale it up a bit. Just a little bit more. Ooh, ah, just a little bit. Ooh, ah, a little bit more. Okay, I'm ringing the cringe alarm already. I sang a little bit on stream, so I ring the cringe alarm. That's what I do. Every time I sing on stream, I've got to ring the cringe alarm. Sponsors, start spamming your cringe alarm emotes in the chat. That's what I want to see. That's what I want to see. Olivia Games says type in Vegas. I very much doubt that'll come up with something as well, but let's give it a go. Let's give it a go, because I don't think I've seen any. No, just call Vegas safe key. Yeah, because I don't think I've seen any gambling elements inside Fallout 4 without the Vault DLC. But I gave it a go, and it didn't turn up with anything, unfortunately. That's a shame. Okay, so got that there. Just a couple other new bits. DC Kit. Very slow, the creation kit, in terms of software. So if you've got this, and it's running really slowly, don't be alarmed. That's just the creation kit. Bethesda themselves said it is very unstable, the creation kit. So don't be alarmed if you download it and it's taken forever, or it's flashing up loads of warning errors and stuff. Chances are, as long as you've done something correctly, or as long as you haven't done something incorrectly, sorry, chances are it's just the creation kit being slow. You know what I'm saying? The spare wheel says, hi. Are the numbers on the dial in F like the photo? The white version shows which is easier for the UK. I don't think I know what you're talking about there, the spare wheel. I generally don't know what you were talking about there. Sorry about that. But the Serene Doja Venice says, I think a graveyard would also add a somber tone to the lower class. Well, I don't really want to add anything to the lower city. That's the thing. I want this to only be in a new edition. Because here's the thing. If I start adding stuff here, for example, if someone else has already got a Diamond City overhaul, which adds a load of stuff here, then they're going to be sending messages saying, before I download this, I just want to know, will it interfere with this other mod? Or they'll say, could you change it so this other mod works with it? I'm like, no. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to change my mod to accommodate your mod selection. Because otherwise, there's thousands of mods. There's thousands of mods. You'll never stop working. So if I just go ahead and only add stuff, not interfere with other stuff, then in theory, everything should be okay. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Okay. So, and remember people, if you want to go ahead and send in your selfies and your images of you guys enjoying the live stream, you can send them to final underscore render. That is final underscore render. So we can go ahead and see what you think of the live stream. Let's go and see what we got right now. Oh dear. Oh dear. We got Olivia's Origins send in a photo saying pickles are great, but the live streams are greater. Thank you very much. And that's, what's his face? Television show host, is it? It's not Dr. Phil, is it? No, it's the guy from Family Fortunes, isn't it? Is it? I don't know who the dude is, but I recognise him. I recognise him. And we've also got Woken Pete Drew has gone ahead and liked the tweet of the share spike. But that being said, people, that being said, of course, it's been a while. How about we go ahead and see if we can get another share spike up in here? Let's get another share spike going. Okay, so how about we all take part in the share spike? Remember, people, the share spike, if you're watching the live stream, you got to share the live stream. That's the rules of the share spike. That's how it works. I'm going to be doing it myself. I'm going to be doing it onto Twitter right here. Let's go ahead and jump onto the Twitter right here. Boom. And okay, so let's go ahead and type in, we are building a bar/casino in Diamond City. Come watch now. Tweet. That is my part of the share spike done. You guys have got to go ahead and do the same now. You guys have got to go ahead and tweet it, put it on Facebook, put it onto Instagram, Pinterest, MySpace, all of them. Go ahead and throw it on all of those things so we can get as many people watching the stream as possible. Which, yeah, you'd be absolutely fantastic. Indeed it will. Yes, 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 yes. Stumbled on my words a little bit there, so I ended up making silly noises. Okay. So now we got that there. We need to just add one more little wall, don't we? One more little wall, and then we've kind of got the kind of main basic structure of the first floor done, which is nice, which is very nice. Right, rotate that around, because obviously building these buildings takes absolute weeks. Well, maybe not weeks, it'll take streams. We probably won't have the exterior of this done until maybe the next stream, when we do the second story and stuff. But obviously the first story, that's kind of when we've got to like plan the dimensions, that's when we've got to plan roughly how it works. So therefore, this can take a bit more time, simply because we're just doing the basics, you know, we're working out how it's going to look, how it's going to piece together. I'm going to bring this one across here. So in theory, this should line up pretty nicely. It does line up, actually. That's not bad. Okay, we need to go ahead and bring it back a tiny bit more. But there we go. And also go ahead and move that one a bit. Move it a bit so that it looks different to the other side, of course. Go ahead and put it... It's the best place to put this one. Probably go ahead and put it there, actually. That's probably a nice way to do it. Again, you know, the wooden ones tend to look best when you put them on top of the metal, because it gives it that kind of patched repair look. Gonna grab a new piece here. Rotate it around. And scale it up. Scale it up, baby. Now, you can't scale things up infinitely in the creation kit, I don't think. I think the biggest you can go is ×5. But obviously, that's... ×5 is very big. You know, it's 500 times its original size, if you think about it that way. So, yeah, you can make small things very big. But there is actually quite a strict limit on making things small. I think it goes to, like, 0.1, I think is the smallest. It would be nice to go even smaller, but it is what it is. Okay, so that's that there. That's that there. Now we need to go ahead and cover up the top seams. This is where we will have the intersection between the second floor and the first floor. And we'll need to go ahead and get this pretty nice, actually. We need to get this pretty good so that things all snap together properly. Let's go ahead, select this as our snap reference, and turn on our snapping. We haven't needed to use our snapping so far because it's all been very much lining things up by eye to make it look a little bit janky. But if we need things to be exact, which we do in this case, then we use our snapping, of course. Alright, so let's make a duplicate of that. And now bring it across, just like that. Turn on said snapping. There we go, just like that. And it's a little bit... it's going to be annoying, this, isn't it? Okay, no worries. Go ahead and do that. And we need to adjust this one's position just a little bit manually. Because since it's too long, if we just have it layering over the top of this one right here, as you can see, you might have to look carefully, but can you see the kind of texture glitch? Right there. It's kind of flickering right in this section here where the mouse is. That's because we've got two objects in the exact same position, and the game engine doesn't know which texture to render. So the best way to go ahead and fix that is to very simply and easily just go ahead and adjust their position by like 1 unit. Just like this. Going to move it down a bit. Move it back a bit like that. And probably do it one on the x-axis as well, just to be safe. There we go. So now, they're technically not intersecting anymore. And they don't have that glitch anymore. Very easy way to fix that. Very easy way to fix that. But it can be confusing if you don't know what the issue is. But now you do. So, looking at this immediately, we know that we need to go ahead and add some more metal pieces. But that's no worry. Let's go ahead and add some more to this side. Turn off the snapping for now so it lines up in the same way. Just like that. There we go. And turn said snapping back on. And move it across like this. Ah, okay. So, seeing as we change the position, we need to set this as our new snapping point. No worry. Just takes a second. This is when we kind of tell the creation kit, we want to snap to this object here. We want to select
a settlement that needs our help.
Hey, and we got Katie Mohan has donated $2.28 via PayPal. Katie, Katie, Katie. Everyone go ahead and chant Katie Mohan in the chat for go ahead and donate $2.82 via the PayPal. That is absolutely awesome, Katie. Thanks very much for doing that. That is very, very kind of you indeed. Now, if you guys remember, just in case you are new here, we have that PayPal HTC Vive goal right up the top there, right up the top of the screen. We started that earlier today. It's got $12.82 so far. If we can get $150 on that in 6 days, then we can order the HTC Vive that we've been saving up for ages this month. If we hit that goal, we can order it this month. How about that, people? How about we do that? How about rather than waiting 2 months to get it, we order it this month? You know what I'm saying? But of course, we need to do it via PayPal. We can't do it via Super Chat. The reason we have PayPal to do it is because with PayPal, I get paid straight away. I get paid straight away, but if it's for Super Chat, I don't get paid for another 2 months. So therefore, we'll be waiting a long time for it. But if we do it via the PayPal, then we can order it this month. You know what I mean? That's all we need to go ahead and do it this month. So let's go ahead and get as many PayPal donations as possible, so we can do building with mods in VR. How goddamn exciting is that going to be? Building with mods in VR. No one else is doing builds in VR. I didn't even see people playing it in VR, frankly. There's like 1 or 2 people who tried it a little bit, and then they just went back to doing, like, I don't know, regular old videos. But nah, not us. If we're building, we want to be in the world. So doing it in VR would be amazing. And we can be the best channel for it. We can be the best channel for it. So let's do it. You know what I'm saying? Let's goddamn do it. Renderlings unite. Renderlings unite. I know you guys can do it. I've seen you do more impressive things than that. I've seen you donate more than $150 in a short amount of time. How about we go ahead and see if we can do it? How about that? You know what I'm saying? How about that? Okay. So again, to avoid the little glitch area, we're just going to go ahead and adjust this by like 1 unit on each of the axes. It's only 1 unit, so you can't really tell the difference by the eye. And now the glitch is gone. Fantastic. And the reason we are doing all of this with the bits of wood is so that we can hide the seams from the first and the bottom floor. You know? So we can intercept walls into this bit of wood, so therefore the player can't tell that it's 2 different layers of objects, so to speak. Very simple way to do it, very easy way to do it, and you'll see it all the time in game, now I've pointed it out, but most corners have something like this just on the corner to hide the seams, you know, so when they've got 2 flat objects next to each other, it doesn't look like such a harsh corner. You'll see it all the time in game now. You'll see it all the time. Alright, let's go ahead and grab another bit of wood right there. And again, you know, it doesn't have to be exactly the same height. Oh, it probably does actually, now think about it. If we're building the second story, probably does have to be the same height now, think about it. Okay, no worries. We'll have to raise these walls slightly or add some new layers. Turn off the snapping. Just like that. There we go. Will we have to set this as a new snapping point? I wonder, though. I wonder. Or will it just work? It just works. Oh, fantastic. Thank heavens. Hallelujah. 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 Yeah, there we go. There we go. Scratch that right there. Okay, so Monsieur Flamingo says, ooh, I like the word niche, Laura Elstrad. You're using your biology. That's not what niche means. That's not what niche means. Niche means kind of Not many people doing it, you know, it's kind of unique. That's what niche means. Okay, what else are people saying? Creeper Lima says, I'm going to stop Roblox because it's boring. I've never played it, if I'm honest. You know, it doesn't look like my kind of thing. But I know lots of people love it. But correct me if I'm wrong, but hasn't Roblox been around for ages? Like, loads of people think that it's kind of like, oh, it's a cheap Minecraft knockoff. But hasn't Roblox been around for like 15 years or something like that? Not necessarily as a computer game, but as a product. I don't know. I just heard that at one point. It looks very Playmobil in a way. There we go, there we go. Got that right there. Sorry. We're going to move this just a little. Oh. I'm going to push it back on the yellow just like that. There we go. Alright, so now we could probably just go ahead and grab these same ones. And let's bring them across. Bloop. There we go. And now let's take the time to line these up again. Take the time to line these up a bit nicely. So that they fill the wall seams. There we go, just like that. And again, you know, we will have to go ahead and raise and lower certain parts of the wall so that they match these seams. Or just add new ones entirely. Adding new ones entirely is probably the way we should do it. It'll probably be less trouble in the long run. Okay, got that right there. Alright, almost done then. Go ahead and pop that right there. Okay, that doesn't quite line up, does it? Is it all at an angle? I think it is all at an angle. Okay. Oh, we did adjust that one, didn't we? We did have to adjust that one very slightly. So let's go ahead and... this will obviously reflect in the entire design now. But obviously it's part of the design now, so it's not really the end of the world. Rotate this on the X. No, Y. Which way do we have to rotate this? Z. We have to rotate it on the Z axis. Okay. Let's go ahead and make this 1. By default, it rotates by 45 degrees. Which is obviously very nice for placing things at angles and corners. But for this, we just want a little bit of adjustment. Just like that. Just by like 3 degrees. Just so we can go ahead and make it line up with that wall. Just like that. There we go. That's good. And in theory, we should just be able to grab these ones. Again, because they should be the same length. There we go, just like that. Bring it across. How's that looking? Yep, that's looking alright to me. That's looking alright to me. So now we've got to go ahead and fill up the rest of these gaps so that we can have a nice little wall going to the upper section. You know what I'm saying? Okie dokie. Alright, so why don't we go ahead and... Oh, that neck crick was really loud, wasn't it? Let's go ahead and check the fantastic Twitter. Remember, if you want to send in your selfies if you enjoying the live stream, then go ahead and send it to final_render. That is final_render. And we can go ahead and see your selfies and your messages if you're enjoying the live stream. So let's see what we got. We have got Affected Wind right here. Has gone ahead and retweeted the share spike, which is fantastic. Thanks very much for doing that, Affected Wind. That really does help in basically... bringing new people in. Because think about it. If 5 people see that retweet right there, and they start watching, and then they retweet it, and then they bring in 5 people, next thing you know, we got everybody on the face of the planet watching the stream. You know what I'm saying? And we've also got Creeper Limo King. It says, Final Render, come what? No, it says, at Final Render, come watch my favourite Fallout YouTuber build an add-on to Diamond City. I'm probably late to share, but I don't care. Man, you're never too late to share, and you're never too late to rhyme either. Check out the little MC Hammer right here, going ahead and rhyming away. Thank you very much for sending that in, Creeper Limo. That is awesome. And here we got Laura Elstrad, going and saying, building with mods Diamond City part 19. And is halfway through the stream, building a bar. Come watch Upper Richie Diamond City rise, right before your eyes. My golly gosh. Upper Richie. I never thought about calling it that. Upper Richie. Because it's kind of what it is, isn't it? The idea we have had has been to call it the grandstands, isn't it? This upper area. The kind of grandstands is what we're calling this upper city. But we haven't actually put any names or anything here. A hard thing about naming stuff in the creation kit is that you don't actually have any letters to name stuff. I think you've got like one place which has actual letters which you can use. And it's a horrible, horrible font. It's a really horrible font. But it is what it is. Okay, so... we can go ahead and move some of these things a little bit here. So we can go ahead and fill up these little gaps here. Fill up these gaps. so that we can go ahead and start working on the second story. Right. No, do that right there. We've got to make sure we actually intersect with the wooden panel right there. Probably go ahead and scale that one up a bit. Yeah, that's looking good. That's looking good. And raise that up there. There we go. And now for this same section as well. Move things up as much as we can. And scale things up maybe if we have to. Like right here, we kind of got to scale it up a little bit. In fact, we could probably just go ahead and scale this up quite considerably. Just like that. And we can go ahead and move it a little bit to the left. Yes, a little bit to the left. I think I've got to move that one up a little bit too. Yeah, there we go. And the same for this one now. Gosh darn it. You see, it's a little bit of a cycle. A little bit of an endless cycle. You move one thing, you've got to move a whole bunch of other things. Because that's how walls work, unfortunately. They don't like holes in them, unfortunately. Yep, that's okay. You need to go ahead and move this one back a little bit. Or forward. I can't do it backwards. I've got to do it forward. Yep, okay, that's cool, that's cool. Okay, any other sections? Oh, we need to go ahead and put the seams on this top part of the door as well, don't we? Need to go ahead and put it there. Alright, how's that there then? How's that there? Yeah, that's looking good. I might just go ahead and scale this one up here. Make it look a bit bigger. That's okay, because it's kind of a door. And we'll do the same for each of these corners. Now, because this is actually doesn't have an interior cell that you can walk around in directly, meaning you have to go inside a loading area, we can just hide anything inside this building. It can look as messy as possible inside here, because the player will never see it. Obviously, for the interior cell, that'll have to be neat. But if we can go ahead and just hide things on the inside, players will never notice. So it's okay. Got that right there. Covered that gap. What about this part of the wall here? This part of the wall looks okay, actually. That one actually looks alright. This one obviously needs a lot of work. This one obviously needs a lot of work. Okay, what's the people saying then? What else are the people saying? Okay, later the forward says, time to start dinner, but I'm still here with the dog meat emoji. Well, good to know, good to know. What are you having late to the Fallout? What are you eating? Is Little Fallout here? Is Little Fallout here watching? I want to know. I want to know if our youngest fan is enjoying the live stream. Scale this one up a tad and lower it down. You may say, final render, you handsome stallion. Why on earth did you spend so much time adjusting all these little wall bits here if you're just going to go ahead and make bigger adjustments later? So, well, yeah, but you want to try to get it right first time, don't you? You don't just want to slap it all willy-nilly and then hope it works later. You want to try to get it right and then make little adjustments later. Much easier that way. I'm going to go ahead and add a new piece here. Oh, where's it gone? Where's it gone? There it is. There it is. All right. Sweet. And LG. There we go. There we go. So now this can go ahead and fill up this last little gap here. Yep, that's looking good. So now what about this long part, the back? Surely there's problems there. There's problems. Half of it is okay, but then there's one half which is totally wrong. Totally out of whack. Totally out of sync. So let's go and see if we can do this. Lone Ranger says, way to dye dog meat in front of dog meat. Huh? Way to eat dog meat in front of dog meat. Who's eating dog meat? No one better be eating dog meat. Dave, are you eating dog meat again? No, I don't mean dog meat. I mean specifically dog meat. The German Shepherd. The one from Fallout. Oh, he doesn't know. Dave never knows. Dave never knows. Laura Elsher says, you don't want to slap it willy-nilly. Final render 2018. Well, it's true. It's true. You don't want to slap it around willy-nilly. Last time you slap it around willy-nilly, you get arrested. You know what I'm saying? So let's not do that. Ever. Now, there's nothing wrong with going ahead and adding extra pieces and stuff like that. Not those ones, though. Those bits are all bendy. The bent bits of metal really do cause trouble. They really do. They're good for putting on the floors and on roofs and stuff like that, but for making walls, it can really cause trouble because they don't line up properly, unfortunately. So let's go ahead and pop that in there. And again, you know, make sure it intersects with the wooden part. Just to fill all of these little seams right here. Might see if we can go in and get some of the wood ones, actually. Some of the plywood ones. There we go. Try this. Because again, I like the plywood. Works well. I'm so glad we found it. Because we were just working in the DC kit metal. We just typed in DC kit metal. And started building everything using metal. But then one day I just forgot to type in the word metal. How could I forget the metal, right? And then we found out there was actually a bunch of wooden stuff as well. So we're like, oh, sweet. That's awesome. So it means we get a lot more variety in our buildings now. Gonna move it back a little bit. Have it intersecting there. Yep, that works. We just got one section left now. One section left. Try that. Ooh, we got one that's actually kind of already pre-assembled, so to speak. That's not bad. That's pretty sweet. We can just go ahead and pop it in like that. There we go. There we go. So that should, in theory... Ooh, we got a little bit of a problem right there, though. A little bit of a problem right there. Got a wee bit of a gap. We got a wee bit of a gap, like me. The reason we have the gap is because it is at an angle, isn't it? That's why we have that problem right there. Easiest way to solve it? Layer something else on top of it. I know it sounds cheap in a way to say just cover it with something. But that's totally what games developers do. They just cover it. Or they make it so the player can't go somewhere. That's what they do, you know? How many times have you ran into an invisible wall? It's because they don't want to go ahead and put something there. That's just another way of covering something up, isn't it? Let's face it. Okay. So that's that. That's all the walls done. That's all the walls done. Looking pretty good. Already noticing a little problem right there. So now we're going to go ahead and jump in game now. We've got 15 minutes left of the stream, but we are going to jump in game. See if this works. See if this works out well. And then next stream, we'll obviously start to build the second story, which should be quicker than building this first story, of course. I can already see there's a little gap right there. Got to push that back a little bit. And a little bit more. There we go. There we go. Yeah, that's good. Okay, let's go check it in game. Check it in game. Make sure we save it. And stop the recording there. Man, do you have any idea? Any idea at all how much footage I have for this entire project? There's about 26 hours worth of video footage for this Diamond City mod, which is all going to be edited into a regular Fallout 4 video, of course. You know what I mean? It's going to be edited still in a short video. But I got 26 hours worth of footage. It's insane. So, where is it? Nexus Mod Manager. Oh yeah, I need to play Overwatch again. The new character's out now. Is it Brigitte? Need to try that. It's been out on the beta servers for a while, or beta servers, but I haven't tried it myself yet. I imagine it'll be very hard to get hold of a new character and stuff like that in Overwatch when it's new, you know? Okay, so yeah, remember guys, we're wrapping up this stream in 15 minutes, and we have this goal to hit of $150 US. We've got 15 minutes. Let's see if we can get some more donations in to the PayPal, the link in the description, the PayPal, just before the stream ends. How about that? Because that way, we can go ahead and spend more time going ahead and using the Vive, because we'll get it sooner, won't we? So let's go ahead and see if we can do that. Right, loading this up now. Where's my peasant stick? Peasant stick? Peasant stick! Dave, what do you do with the stick? Oh, there we go. Dave was eating it. Okay. Found the peasant stick. I'm going to load this up now. Load this up. Go ahead and get cozy in my chair. I really need a new chair as well. I don't need a new chair. I'd like a new chair. I could probably just go ahead and reposition this cushion and everything will be okay. Render. What have we got here? Ryan Morton says, Render, what about the Last Lights bar as for name? Oh, do you mean like a little reference to Metro Last Light? Oh, that's an idea. That's an idea. Also, it kind of works as a name in the sense of it's open very late. Also works as a name. That is a good name. That is a good name. But remember, guys, remember, if someone goes ahead and donates a very large amount to this HTC Vive fund right here, then we'll name the bar after them. Unless they've got a really rude name, of course. But yeah, if someone donates, I don't know, let's say like someone donates like anywhere from like $50 to $100 for that HTC Vive fund, donate to the PayPal, we'll name the bar and casino after them. How about that? How about that? Or at least a play on their name, so to speak. How about that? You know what I'm saying? Okay, so loading this up now. I do love what they did with the loading screens here, to where you can kind of look at the wireframe. But it's a complete lie. It's a complete lie. I've seen the model of this gun in game. It doesn't have that much detail. It's the normal maps which fake the detail. Okay. So let's go to check out these walls then. Okay, it's looking pretty good. We've I'm just wondering. It looks like it's glitching, but I think that's just for shadows being a bit weird now I think about it. So yeah, it's looking alright, isn't it? I'm tempted to go ahead and put some kind of seam on the floor as well. Tempted to put some kind of seam on the floor as well. You know, we can just basically duplicate those wooden bits and drag them down, you know? Just so that the floor also looks a bit neater. And obviously we'll have like windows and lights and stuff like that on these walls. Posters, stuff like that. And the door's gone. Where's the door gone? Where's the door gone, Gromit? I don't know. The door's gone. And we have also got the rest of this here. That's also looking good. Yeah, that's looking alright. And whoa, look at this. That's clearly wrong. This wall doesn't even line up with the wooden part. God darn it, Janet. Right, looks like we're bringing this wall a little bit forward, aren't we? But this back section, how am I going to do this? I'll have to go ahead and work with the collision here. This whole section looks okay. This whole section looks okay. Yeah, looks alright, doesn't it? Looks alright. Okay, Alice Joe Potter says, hole in the middle of the wall. You've got to tell me which hole it is, buddy. Because obviously there's a delay. So, I'll just kind of scroll again to see where you mean. Where could you mean? Ah, right there. That's what you mean, Joe Potter. That's what you mean right there, that hole. Okay. So basically, this entire wall really needs some work. But the rest of it appears to be okay. We're going to adjust the door. Where is the door? Yeah, it's right there. So yeah, we'll have to go ahead and adjust that door a little bit. But besides that, it's alright, isn't it? It's alright. So this is what it looks like on the inside. But obviously it's wrong because this will be an interior cell. But yeah, let's go ahead and fix that then. Let's go ahead and fix that, and then we can wrap up the stream for today. As I said, I don't know if there'll be a stream on Saturday because I plan to have the edited version of the last build we did out on Saturday. But maybe we can do some Fortnite or something like that tomorrow. That would be fun, wouldn't it? Because I do like playing Fortnite with you guys. And remember, oh, what have we got right there? Aiden Archibald has just subscribed. Thanks very much for going ahead and subscribing, Aiden. That is absolutely awesome. Thanks very much for doing that, mate. Thanks very much for doing that. I know that with the alert, it often doesn't show all the people who have subscribed. It often doesn't. So, if you have subscribed in this stream and your name hasn't popped up, I apologise. Sometimes the alert just doesn't show it. So, where is it? Creation kit. Yeah, we've got just a few minutes, just like 5 or 6 minutes to go ahead and find this, fix it, and then we can go ahead and be ready to do the second story on the next stream. Okay, so Creeper Lima 122 says, another emoji idea is Dr. Pepper can. That's not a bad idea, actually. Go ahead and get some Dr. Pepper as one of the emojis. But I think we need 4 new sponsors before we unlock our new emoji. Like, YouTube gives you new emojis every time you hit a certain sponsor goal. And the next one, we need 4 more sponsors to go ahead and unlock a new emoji. So, where is it? Diamond City. Go ahead and select that. And boom. So what are the people saying then? Alice Joe Potter says, is this a new ship? Oh, this one. This is the Newt. I've had the Newt for a while. The Newt is an Alliance chieftain, kind of built purely for combat and Thargoid hunting. It's alright, it's alright. It's very maneuverable, which is very nice, but I have had it for a while. It's not the Ripley, it's not the Anaconda, but it's a very nice ship. That is obviously from Elite Dangerous, so that's very cool. Creeper Lima 122 says, another emoji idea, the peasant stick. Or just a 360 control. That's cool. Larry Doyle says, I will play Fortnite tomorrow. Okay, that's one person. That's one person. Effective Win says, I have a tutorial on Fortnite. That's done. No, I have a tutorial on Fortnite done. That's all I played. Oh, that's cool. I'll have to check that out. Later Forward says, I thought it was 3 more sponsors needed to go ahead and get a new emoji. Well, let's double check, actually. Let's double check how much we need. I thought we needed 4. Let's go ahead and see. Sponsorships. Just going ahead and checking this on my screen right now. How many do we have? We have 12 sponsors right now. And for our next one, we need 15. Oh, yeah, so it is 3. We do need 3 more sponsors to unlock our next emote. Okay, cool. Even better. So if three of you guys are not sponsored and you want to go ahead and sponsor, you can go ahead and do that now. You know, you can go ahead and sponsor the channel. And you can go ahead and start using the emojis in the chat. And of course, you can also go ahead and get a special name badge next to your name. So people know and appreciate you as a Final Render sponsor. And they go, hey, he's joined a special club, that one has. He's joined the sponsor club. Everyone loves the sponsor club. Marcus Rose says, you playing Fortnite on Xbox? No, I play on PC. But the thing is, it's all completely crossplay. So the other day, we had people playing on PC, mobile phone, and Xbox in the same squad. Because it's completely crossplay. It's amazing. And it works. It actually works as well. So yeah, it doesn't matter what you're on. As long as you add me on the Epic Games username thing, then we can play on crossplay. It's really impressive. It's really impressive. Alright, so that's loaded there. Let's go ahead and load up our Diamond City cell. Oh yeah, I can see later the Fallout right there is going ahead and spamming the emojis right there, which is pretty awesome. Creeper Lima says, people sponsor, we need that peasant stick. We need the peasant stick, but you know we need more than the peasant stick. We need the $150 for the HTC Vive. That's what we need more than the peasant stick right now. If you can go ahead and sponsor via the PayPal, then we can go ahead and get that HTC Vive much sooner. You know what I'm saying? We've raised $12.82 so far today for that. And we've obviously had some, super chats as well, but I won't get that for another 2 months. But PayPal donations, we will get that and get that HTC Vive going. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So, how about we go ahead and get that done? You know what I'm saying? Paul Blackcomb says, do you have any tips for an Elite owner but has yet to play it? Do you have any tips for Elite owner but who has to play? Oh, you mean so you've bought it but you haven't played it yet? Start off small. Don't necessarily try to be a combat ship straight away, you know? Do data delivery missions, do black box recovery missions, art recovery missions, stuff which gets you lots of money or a small amount of money and quickly, you know? Either do something which is risk-free and gets you a lot of money but maybe takes a long time, or something that gets you a small amount of money but is also safe and quick. It won't take long for you to get a combat ship. People say 120 credits for a combat ship. It's like, dude, that's 120 credits is nothing. That's nothing. You'll earn that in an hour. You know what I'm saying? And then you can get a combat ship. Because a lot of people, when they first buy the game, they think, oh, I want to get a combat ship and become a space pirate or something. It's like, nah, don't work like that. Don't work like that. You need to get a decent ship before you can do combat. You know what I'm saying? But also enjoy it. Enjoy it. Okay. Okay. So, come on. Why isn't this loading? Has it frozen? Come on, don't freeze now. We've only got like 5 minutes. If it's frozen now, we can't even do those little adjustments. I'll try loading a different cell. That might be the issue. Try loading a different cell. Because I just want to fix this one last thing. We've only got 5 minutes left on the stream. I want to fix that last thing. Freddy Fazbeard says, what have I missed? Well, you've missed most of the stream, buddy. You've missed most of the stream, unfortunately. We're ending it in 5 minutes. But we have been building a casino/bar for our upper part of Diamond City. That's what we've been building. And it's been pretty darn cool. But, oh man, this isn't working, is it? It's completely frozen. Yep, Croatian Kid has closed and is now crashing. Great, great. Okay, okay. We'll try it quickly again. Try it quickly again. Okay. Ryan Morton says, is a Creation Kit only for PC? Yes, it is PC software. It's not a game. I feel as if some people think it's like a game or a DLC for Fallout 4. No, it is a piece of software. It's only for the computer. You know, it's a bit of software. It's a tool. It's not a game. So, no, it is not available on Xbox or PlayStation 4. Right. Diamond City. Right. Again, we'll do this quick. We'll do this quick. Because we've only got 5 minutes left. Okay. Affected Wind says, have you looked into Sea of Thieves? I've looked into it a little bit. But a lot of people are saying there's just really not enough content there. Definitely not enough content for a $60 price tag. Hell no. Not by a long shot. But maybe in the future. Maybe when they add more stuff and things like that. And maybe the price drops. Possibly. But to tell you the truth, craze probably would have died down by that point. I don't know where the hype came from, frankly. I mean, I think it was kind of manufactured hype. You know? It was manufactured hype for Sea of Thieves. They just put it out on E3 and said, this is the best new IP ever. And kept repeating how good it was. but the trailer didn't look that good. The game didn't look that good, but they just spammed it enough so where people think it's good. But now it's out. People are starting to think it's actually not that good. You know what I'm saying? Maybe with more content as people are asking for, then sure. But as of right now, kind of low on the levels. You know what I'm saying? Okay, later the Fallout is saying use the cringe alarm emoji for the thing crashing. There we go. There is the cringe alarm going off right there. Cringe alarm for the crash indeed. As I said, very unreliable software, the creation kit. Very unreliable software. Bethesda themselves said it. So, it's what it is. You know, think about it. It's loading every single asset in Fallout 4 at once. Everything. How long do you wait in a loading screen for one area to load? This is loading everything in the game at once, you know? So it takes a long time. Larry Doyle says, I can't play Fortnite tomorrow, Zara. That's okay, buddy. That's okay. Cigarette Burns says, nah, dog, it's rare. That's why people are excited. Oh, you mean for Sea of Thieves? Maybe, yeah. I mean, Rare have done lots of good stuff, I suppose. But, yeah, you know, it is what it is. I just think it needs more content, from what I've seen. More content. You know, it's just not enough to do yet. And I think for a game where you kind of squad up with your friends and stuff like that, you need a lot of stuff to do. Otherwise, you're going to get bored very quickly. So, yeah. Throw some more quests in there. Throw more... People are complaining there's not enough cosmetic items. I'm like, really? Is that what games come to nowadays? People are complaining that there's not enough premium DLC to buy on day one? God darn it. You know, back in my day, we didn't have patches and DLC. Okay. So. Okay, what else have we got here? Lone Ranger says, here we have a haunted residential. Watch out, there are ghosts, and they got me. Oh, really? That's a very unusual thing to say the least. Fallout Fire Z says, see you, Render. I'm going to go back to composing my own piece of music. Oh, that's pretty cool. Everyone say goodbye to Fallout Fire Z. Everyone say goodbye. We are going to be leaving the stream any second now anyway. So, basically just going to be trying to do this last thing. Unless it crashes again, of course. If it crashes again, then obviously we're not going to bother. Oh, it has crashed again. Okay, fine. We won't fix that little error then. We'll have to do it next stream. Okay, guys, so thank you very much for watching the stream then, people. It is time to go ahead and end the stream there. We stream for 2 hours. Remember, we might not stream on Saturday because I plan to get the edited video of the last build we did up. I plan to get that up then, but we might stream some Fortnite or something tomorrow and play with you guys. Because obviously, the more we stream, the more likely we are to go ahead and raise that PayPal goal, aren't we? So, probably go ahead and do some tomorrow. And, yeah. It's all been pretty good, hasn't it? It's been nice to go ahead and start to build that casino area. That is something which I've been looking forward to. Going ahead and building a bit of a bigger building. Something which is not just a house, you know. Something that's a bit more interesting, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, thank you very much for going ahead and joining the live stream, people. I'm going to be going to bed now. And I will see you maybe tomorrow. Remember to go ahead and follow me on Twitter or subscribe on the YouTube. Follow me on Discord. I'll give you all the information if I'm streaming tomorrow. So yeah. Thank you very much for watching. It's been awesome. Thank you very much to everyone who's gone ahead and donated, whether it's to Super Chat or to the PayPal. It's all appreciated either way. And I look forward to seeing you on the next stream. So, goodbye, guys. Goodbye. Sleep well, everyone. Have fun. Thanks very much for tuning in. Remember to eat your vegetables and drink your milk. Bye-bye, everyone. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. How do I turn this off then? Bye-bye.